Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God. Always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. As always, it's real talk, raw talk. Welcome to another episode of I Got Five. Let's talk. Where we keep it fair like California Bears, cause we ain't California Raisins. We ain't doing no hating. As always, man, we got Rozzy Bugatti in the building today. What up, Rozzy?
I know what the fuck going on, man. It's done done, man.
Uh,
Yo,
we on Young Thug, man. Today we gonna get straight to the point. Uh, Young Thug say he didn't snitch. Young Thug say he ain't tell, he ain't do none of that. But if you didn't do, if you didn't do nothing, then you should be able to go free. But we know that one of the things he was charged with was being a gang member, a RICO charge. Gang involvement. All his defendants got up there and said YSL. At least five defendants got up there and said YSL is a gang, and named him in it. So if they name him being a member of YSL the gang, then how did they get life in prison and Young Thug didn't get no time in prison?
yeah.
And just to make sure, huh?
Somebody got life?
Yeah, one of the niggas got life in prison. But we gonna run this clip right here though, man.
YSL Stevens is asked to name the YSL gang members in the courtroom, and then the prosecutor calls him a rat.
Which of these defendants in this courtroom are members of YSL Young Slime Like the gang?
All of them.
And not all of them. Would you please call them by name?
Quay, Rod, other Quay, Thug, SB, and yeah.
Does telling on your friends to a jury make you a rat?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
That nigga called everybody out. Young Thug. Gunna even said
I'm still signed to YSL.
it was a gang. He seen people commit criminal acts to enhance the game. So if niggas that committed the crime is saying YSL is a gang, and everybody on the RICO case that said YSL is a gang, besides Lil Woody and Gunna, is still sitting in prison. How is that?
Wait, Woody ain't in prison?
That's what I'm saying. Woody said YSL is a gang. He not in prison. Gunna said YSL is a gang, and he's seen people commit criminal activity to further enhance YSL, the gang and rap label, and he not in prison. Them the only two that's not in prison that said YSL is a gang. So if YSL is a gang, why isn't Young Thug in jail? I'm not saying nothing about the Roscoe, nothing about him being the snitch. My thing is, even if he never mentioned nothing about Roscoe, if people are taking the stand,
will be monitored and recorded.
if people are taking the stand and saying YSL is a gang and implementing Young Thug as a part of that gang, how does Young Thug escape a federal indictment unscathed when everybody's pointing the fingers at him? I'm going to tell you how. They want the information that Young Thug got. See, everybody underneath Young Thug is not privileged to the information and to the secrets that people tell Young Thug. When the feds come, they want your freedom and they want your information. And obviously, Young Thug gave them up enough information to where they ain't take his freedom.
That don't make no sense. And Thug supposed to be the leader, right?
Yeah. Thug is the co-founder of YSL. The founder of the other co-founder of YSL said it is a gang.
Who is the other founder?
I forget the nigga name, and I think that's the one that's doing life. Yes, sir, we Bob. Yes, sir, we Bob.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder how that works. I don't know how that works. They saying favoritism all between these jails and everything.
This is Gutter.
Mr. Kitchens.
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
In Gunner's court appearance Wednesday, the judge read out stipulations of the plea agreement that
Mr. Kitchens.
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members
That's Gunner. That's Gunner right there. That's Gunner go ahead and admitting, you feel me, that YSL is a gang.
That's when he took his deal.
That's when he took the deal.
But, certain niggas, like, for example, certain niggas take deals and take gang enhancements. That's admitting that they hood is a gang too, right?
Well, it all depends what be in your plea. You feel me? Now, excuse me, if you take a plea and see what Gunner did was, Gunner said that he didn't know that they was gonna say that by him taking that plea, he admits that YSL is a gang and all that and all this. He says he didn't know that. But they show you what you admitting to. They show you what you taking the plea on. You feel me? They let you know what you taking the plea on. They not just gonna sit up there and be like, oh well, say you gonna take this plea. And you be like, all right, yeah. And then they go in, they be like, all right, yeah, he admitted to murder, he admitted to this. Hell no. That's not how it goes. How it goes is they come in there and they say, Raj, you want to take this plea deal? All right, what come with the plea deal? 87 years to life and you can get out. Or the plea deal will be something they'll say, Raj, take this plea deal, which would be 2 years probation. You feel me? And you gotta admit that YSL is a gang. In order for you to separate yourself from that and to get this probation, you have to admit that YSL is a gang. And you're gonna have to admit that Young Thug is a part of YSL. So when you do that, nigga, you automatically put this nigga in the crib with y'all. Off the dribble.
Right.
And it wasn't just Young Thug that did it. It was the nigga YSL Stevenson.
15 seconds remaining.
It was Yak. All these niggas said that YSL was a gang.
Yeah.
So if they say YSL was a gang and Young Thug is a part of it, how did Young Thug go free? How Young Thug go free?
No.
Get up in there, chat. Y'all hit that chat button, that comment button. It don't cost y'all nothing. Y'all go ahead. Board open, man. Y'all hit that chat button. Y'all know that GTL be like crazy. But how did Young Thug go free? How was Young Thug able to escape? If they went after him, they felt like that he was a gang member. And I'm going to say it again. If the co-founder of YSL admits that YSL is a gang, the jury is going to be able to hear about that when Young Thug goes to trial. So why and how in the fuck was Young Thug able to go free? Riddle me that, y'all. Riddle me that, y'all.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.